The name of the session again is how to build a website. And the initials, like I said, will be doing it, we will explore a platform from where we can create a free website. Okay. So with that, just give me, the information that we will be sharing from my slide deck is importance. Website is there, but what is the importance of a website? A few tips on creating an attractive website, and after that we will move on to creating a free account on Wix, wix.com. That is the name of the platform on which creating an account is free. We can create our account and then get started with it. Within this platform, within the account, when we create our account, there are many features that are there, many categories are there, and of course the best thing is that there are hundreds and thousands of templates which we can also use to start on creating our website. It's very, very easy, all very user-friendly. When we say user-friendly, in the sense that the instructions are there, and we, generally for a website, there is a misconception that we need to know a lot about a lot of programming and this and that. Yes, that is required, but the best thing about this platform is that they have predefined, templates which we can alter and create our website. So the next option that we would be sharing, or rather objective, is creating our website, and then the features. Some of the features here are free, and besides that, if we go into some of the higher features, then they are paid. We need to pay for them. So what is the pricing that is there for upgrades? That also we will explore. Besides that, if you're hoping to learn anything with reference to websites, okay, you can please put your question in the chat box, and I would very happily read your question and answer it to the best of my ability here. So with that, moving ahead, a very quick question. And I would request answers in the chat box, because that helps me, it helps me in the flow of the session, in the sense that, have you created your free? Okay, it's absolutely free. We do not need to give any kind of a credit card details or pay any kind of a money to create our Wix account. The website, like I said, is wix.com. Okay. That is the website that you need to visit to create your account. Now, moving ahead, when we're talking of a website, we should at least know what is a website. Okay. Now, by definition, a website is a set of hyperlinked web pages under a single domain name, which is produced by an individual or an organization. Okay. Now, here, this might seem a bit overwhelming to kind of get through. But when we are saying hyperlinked, means that from one page to the other, they are all linked together. Okay. And we just need to click on one place and it moves over to the other, the other page, or any of the pages which are hyperlinked. Okay, the movement, the action by which, when we click and it opens another page, that is called as hyperlinking. Okay, single domain name, a website every website has a unique domain name, which is the address. Okay. Like, for example, when you click on to what we call it, our website, it is each time that you need to go to our website, you write there www.getsetup.io. Now, no other organization has this domain name because it's unique. Okay, every domain name is unique. So the pages are stored under that domain name and produced by, or as we call it, the owner of which is either an individual like you and me, or it is an organization like our organization. Okay. So this, in a nutshell, this is the definition of a website. Okay. Now, moving ahead, is we need to, of course, explore some of the other features that are there. Is other aspects of the website is what is the importance of the website? Why do we need one? I mean, to begin with, why do we need one? Okay, the importance of a website is that, number one, it is global presence. It's on the internet. Okay. So it is a global presence, number one. And the second thing is, although a physical office or an individual, an office closes at certain times, when it doesn't function, or which is called as off hours. And even a human body needs some rest, so we go to sleep. But a website never sleeps. As long as there is internet, as long as there are no technical challenges, then it is there 24/7 into 365 into n number of years, till such time we have the domain name and the space. Okay. So it is, it has a global presence and can be accessed from across the globe wherever there is wherever there is an internet-ready device. Okay. Secondly, it serves as a promotion for if there is a business or there is an organization, then the promotion of the organization. If there are individuals, then the of self skills, any kind of a skill that we have, activities, you name it, any kind of an activity, you would find a website for that too, and a host of other reasons. These being the prime. Besides that, this again is a section of websites, selling products, what we refer to as online stores. Okay. Online stores literally means, giving it another an example of that. The biggest online store as such as Amazon, those e-commerce website, selling any product and service, or product or service, and accepting payments. They said there is a commerce attached to that, in the sense that money is paid by individuals and accepted by whoever is hosting the website. Besides that, we post and find information on the website. Okay. If there is if an individual is skilled in a particular trade or in a particular field, they can post their information there. And similarly, those looking for website for information also also search the web for information. There are certain websites where customer details are are collected. Okay. And at the same time, when customer details are collected, it is known as forming a database. Okay. And an engagement system. We come across websites where they say that we post newsletters every week or every bi-week. So if you subscribe, you would get our newsletter. Now that is creating a database, and at the same time creating an engagement also, because individuals, when they submit their details, they're also engaging with the organization or the individual. Besides that, what it helps is, it helps in converting visitors into customers. Okay. if we are looking for business, or employees. If we see most of the corporate websites, they have a section of careers. Okay. So we're also, if we are looking for employees, website is a very good place. And partnerships. Partnerships in the sense that if we want to do any kind of a business, or we want to get into any kind of an association with either an organization or an individual, there is scope when we place our details on the website. Visitors, they view it and they get either engaged with us by either being a customer or an employee or being associated with the organization. A very good thing about a website is that it reduces the cost of advertising. Reduces the cost of advertising in the sense that what organizations do. Good old days when there was not too much of information technology, or rather the internet penetration was very less. Any business or any individual, what they would resort to was printing, print promotions. Like a business would print a catalog. Now, cost of that catalog would be great. Besides the cost, they would have to post it, send a courier or send it by postal mail, which would again cost. Now here they have a website. Okay. When the website is there, if anybody asks for the details, they post all the details on the website, and they just share a link that please click on this link and you will find all the details about the organization and the products there. So it reduces the cost of advertising. All that is required is updating the website. I mean, the costs that are required is updating and maintaining the website, which is very minimal compared to other forms of advertisement. Now, questions, if any, from any individual can come in, at any time. You can unmute yourself or even ask me, or put them in the chat box. I would be happy to read those questions and answer them also. So you can always, unmute yourself. And good to see you, Shashiji, after a long time. Good to see you back here. And it's okay.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, and you?
I am also good. Busy in grandkids.
Oh, great. Okay. So, are you traveling or still here?
No, I am at my place only, sir.
Okay. Good to know that. Okay, and good to see you in the session. And
thank you,
of
sir.
course, any questions you have, just unmute yourself and please feel free to ask me.
Yes, sure.
No. Yeah. Okay. So, sharing a few tips, about creating a website. One of the basic things that we need to ensure is that it needs to be the home page. Home page is called as the first page. Okay. When anyone clicks on the page, the first page that comes up, that is known as the home page. Okay. And on the home page, whatever message that we wish to convey, okay, whether it is an organization, whether we are promoting our own self, or we are promoting a skill, or we are promoting a service, that message needs to be communicated instantaneously. Okay. When we are looking at instantaneously, the main reason I will tell you, with the advent of especially the smaller screens, and smaller screen means a hand phone or an iPad or anything of that sort. The attention span of individuals has decreased a lot. There is so much of information that is available there in the electronic format that all that you need to do, the device is very good. All that you need to do is, just swipe or skim through and you're on to the next page. So unless, and there are, certain statistics there by certain organizations which say that an individual spends about 3 to 5 seconds on a page, within which they make the decision whether to continue with that page or move ahead. Okay. So 5 seconds, it's just, maybe 2 or 3 blinks of the eye. So whatever we need to communicate, it needs to be communicated instantly. And for that, we need a clean, great, homepage. Besides that, there is something which is called as a visual hierarchy. Okay. Visual hierarchy literally means, the sizes, the size of fonts, the size of the banners, the size of the labels, and so on and so forth. So with that in mind, we have to create that design. And one of the best ways in which the Wix helps us is that it has templates which we can just edit. Besides that, the content, create easy to read website content. Okay. When we say easy to read, keep your customers in mind. There are 2 ways in which we have to look at things, especially from this point of view. We, as an individual, or rather any individual who is creating a website, is an expert in that particular field or in that particular product or in that particular service. Okay. The customer is not. We may use a lot, me being a technology individual, I can use a lot of techno jargon, as we call it, which any individual or anyone stepping into technology may not be able to comprehend. So that is what we say, create easy to read website content. That is one part, which is the text. The second part is the visibility or the visual, appeal of the text that is there. Like spacing, the spacing in between lines, the color of the fonts, the background color. All these things, play an important part as far as readability is concerned. Now, just to give you an example, we see, of course, that's not a website that I'm talking about. But if you see any of the packaging that comes in, be it a food product or be it a medicine or be it any kind of any product that is packed, except for the main label, the big where the name and those pictures are there. If we have to read, say, the address of the organization, it is in such a small print that we need a magnifying glass. That shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. Okay. Because if they can't read the address, say, or any kind of an information, who will visit the website? Okay. Another important aspect is that, we have to ensure that the site is easy to navigate. Okay. When we are looking at the easy to navigate, it literally means that what I had shared in the definition, the hyperlinking. Okay. The hyperlinking needs to be great, in the sense that if there are multiple pages, an individual should be able to navigate from one page to the other, or one area of the website to the other. Mobile friendly, very, very essential. Very much in the sense, because if you look at it these days, a maximum viewing of a website is on a cell phone or on a tablet, the smaller device. So it should be, the website should be easily and clearly visible on a mobile device also. Now, getting started with Wix, what we need to do, this is the URL. Okay. It is www.wix.com. Okay. we go on to this URL, and from there we sign up for free. There are a couple of ways by which we can sign up. The simplest of which being just an email ID. Okay. In the coming slide, I will also share with you which are the other ways by which we can sign up from here. After that, all that we need to do is we need to choose the type of website. Okay. Here on this platform, there are three ways by which we can start working. Okay. One is Wix uses a lot of API. Okay. API means, let's not go into the technical jargon. It will assist you. There is one section where it will say what kind of a website you want to create. We say that I want to create a, what you call it, a gallery. After that, it will ask what kind of a gallery, and so on and so forth. And after that, it will, lastly, it will recommend the templates which we can edit. Okay. That is one way. The second way is we just go on to go into selecting the templates. Okay. There's a host of templates there. We just go select and edit. And the third one is starting from scratch, absolutely from ground zero. Okay. So in order to customize a template, we choose the starting point, and we start working on it. The best thing about this is there is an option of drag, drop, upload, and rewrite. Okay. So there is nothing that we need to create. The template is there. We just drag and drop it, and we start building in on the templates. We can add text, galleries, videos, vector art. We can upload all of that, and we can add that into the template itself. Now, this is a screenshot, of the Wix website. As you see at the top, the URL is wix.com, and there is a padlock. It's a secure website. Okay. Padlock means it is HTTPS, and from here we click on first timers. We click on Get Started. Okay, and those who have an account here, they go on to sign in, which is on the right hand side, top right hand side, if we already have an account there. Post that, now once once we get started, there are two options that come up. The email, we can just start with an email, okay, or continue with Facebook or Google. In these two cases, what happens, Facebook or Google will share the profile with Wix. Okay. So it's up to us as to what do we want. Once we have, besides that, it also, Apple also supports Wix in creating an account. Once into the account, this is the kind of dashboard we get. Okay. And from here, I will stop sharing screen and go over into my dashboard and continue the rest of the session from there. Any questions from anybody? You can put that up in the chat box, and I would answer that. Richa, any questions from any audience in the lobby?
Questions as far as now, so.
Okay, great. Good to see you, Naveenji. Good to see you after a long time. I hope you are doing well.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, good. Good to see you. Thank you. Okay, so now I will be, I'm moving over into the Wix, into the Wix website, and from there I will just share the just let me share screen. Okay, this is this is the live page. As we see at the top, it's wix.com, and from here, we get started. Okay, we click and we start creating our own this thing. Okay, now I already have an account, so I can sign in from here straight off. Okay, let's go on to get started, and I will show you, the next of the processes. This is the same as I showed you on the on the home screen. And from here, we need to enter our email ID or continue with Google and just sign up here. Okay. I have an account, so all that I need to do is go into login. Okay. And once I go into login, I just enter my email ID and my password. Okay. And hit the login. Okay. Once I go into login, it's protected by CAPTCHA, which is again a security method. So we need to check that box. And after doing, after checking up, it will take me in there. Okay. Now I am onto my dashboard. Okay. I am onto my dashboard. One of the things, from here, okay. If I'm here, if I have to go into, if I have to create a new site, I go into my sites, and from here, I just hit plus create new site. I create a new site, and see, it will take me back. Okay. Again, there are, the three methods by which I told you that Wix helps us. Say, for example, if I want to create any kind of any kind of a website, and I want Wix to help me, okay, this platform to help me. So if I know that I want to build a consultancy website, I will click on consultant, and I go into a consultant landing page, business management consultant. Okay, and I hit the next. Okay. Once I hit the next, it will, this is the easiest way. Okay. It will ask me, as to what all do you want to, what do you want to add to your website? Okay. I will say, okay, I want, some blog. Okay. And I don't want bookings. I don't want a chat. Okay. And I go on to next. When I go on to next, it will, it will say, it will give me these two options. Let Wix ADI create a website for you. Okay, I can start now. Okay, answer a few simple questions and start. This is one way. Okay. And the second way is that straight away going into edit a template. Okay. When I click on edit a template, okay. When I click on edit a template, okay, what it will do is it will take me, it will show me all kinds of, templates that are there. Okay. Now, say strategic consulting, achieving growth, consulting solutions, strategy consultants. Now, whichever template that we wish, okay. Whichever template that we wish. Okay, scroll down to the end, and there are more. Okay. There are more. This thing. We just look at that, and before taking any kind of a decision, okay, we can just go into say page 4, and from here, we can view the template also. Okay. We hit the view page, and it will show us the entire page. It will show us the entire page here. Okay. And once we have seen that this is this is the kind of page that we want to create, what we do is we edit this site. we hit the edit this side, and once we hit the edit this side, it will work on its own, and it will take its time because all this process is not on our system. It is on the servers of Quix, okay, which is not in our control. And plus, it is connected. There's a lot that goes into it, in the sense that your internet connection also plays an important part in this. The speed of the connection, the number of users that are there, and so on. So now the format that has opened up. Okay, the format that has opened up. Okay, everything here is editable. Okay, everything here is editable. And to begin with, one of the tips that I had shared, that stay mobile friendly. This particular website platform, how it helps us is that if you look at the top here, left hand side top, where it says page home, and then by the side of that it says desktop. And if we want to see how this looks on a mobile phone, we just click on this image which is there of a mobile phone. Okay. And once we hit that, see, this is how it will look on a mobile phone. Okay. This is how it will look on a mobile phone. So we don't have to worry. It's already, that is already decided in here. So I switch over, to a desktop view, because it's bigger and easier for me to edit. Anything that is here, okay, anything that is here, we can edit that. Okay, now this creative corner. Okay, as we click on this, the text gets highlighted, and I just go into edit text. Okay. And once I go into edit text, I have the option of just overwriting it. Okay. Just using the keyboard, I just go into that and say, instead of creative, let's say, one-stop solution. Okay. And it is done. Okay. It is done. Now again, I didn't like this. What we can do is we can also get text ideas. Okay. I just click on this, and I can I can start writing. It says get text options. You can easily personalize. What type of site is this? I just write there consultancy. Thank you. And from here, there's a drop down. Try and select whatever we want to check. Okay, let's see. There it says social media consultant. Okay, and it gives me, it gives me all these options. Okay, and I just say about, and say create text. Okay. And it gives me all these options there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It gives me all these options here. Okay. Now, next to that, is this picture. Any kind of a text that is there, as we hover our cursor, we get into the editing mode. Okay. I click on this, go on to edit text, and from here, fresh talent for employers. Okay, I don't want top employers. I just write fresh talent. Okay. And from here, this font size, I want to increase it. I can increase the size from this slider also. Okay, I want to change its font. I go into this kind of font. Okay, it changes that. The heading. Okay, I want to change this also. I want to make it, I want to make it slightly smaller. It is in pixels. I make it, I make it more, I can make it for more smaller also. Okay. And keep on increasing or decreasing, the size. Okay. So what besides this, now this font has changed, the color has changed. I want something which is of a lighter shade. Okay. So click on this, and I can change the color also. Okay. The highlighted or the back, the back area, I want to change, something like this. So whichever colors we want, we can do that. As soon as we click on, the text settings, everything will change. Besides that, if we want to place a link also, okay, that anyone who clicks on this page, this should be hyperlinked. So if I click on the link, then it will take me, it will give me these options as to where does the link open. Okay. Is it a phone number? Is it an email? Or is there a document? Everything. Or is it a website? Anything and everything. If I click on, say, a phone number, it will ask me to fill in a phone number. So that when individuals, when they click on this number, it will go to the phone number itself. Okay. And everything, like I said, this whole page, all that we need to do is edit. Okay. Now, this place, ungroup elements. If we want to change this text, if we have different texts, okay. I don't have a graphic designer. I say I want, let me switch this off Grammarly, not to be confused with this. I say we have, social media. Say Facebook ads. Okay. Then this is again. I want. I have someone for Instagram. Okay. And I also have someone for say Twitter. So everything that we see, is editable. Okay. Even this, even this page, okay, this image that is there, of a pen. If if we want to move it or change its content, all that we need to do is just push it off. Okay. And once it is there, what we do, we go on to change image. We click on change image, and we can add any of the images that we wish to add. Okay. Besides that, we can download this image, to be saved to our gallery. Okay. Choosing on, some of the, let's see, let me check on, say, if there is a Facebook thing there, we will upload, okay, site files, images in Shutterstock. I want, say, Facebook logo. And there are categories also. We can choose, from any of these categories. When we are also doing our search, we can, do that. Okay, let me say Okay, there is a cost attached to that because it's on Shutterstock. Media from Wix. Let's see if no. Okay, so not a problem, but we can we can add or rather replace these images also. Okay, any image that is there, if we have our own image, we can upload that also. Anything that is there, everything. We just need to click on that, and from here, I just want to say change image and files which I have uploaded. Okay, I can, I can change with that. And to in order to upload a file, this is a section there, upload media. Okay, and we can there are various now these are say if there is something on my computer, I can get it from computer, I can get it from the drive, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere, and that is there. I can upload files here and get them, import them to this main page itself. Okay. So this was and like here, anything that is there, contact us over phone or online. We just going to edit text and change all these texts. Okay, any phone number, anything that we want, we can change it. Okay, so this is the easiest way, okay, to create a website. Within this, we just edited, this was one page which we could edit. If we want more pages, where it says page home, there is a drop down. Okay, and there is it already has 3 pages. Okay. I want more pages here, so I go on to manage pages, and from here, okay, add page. I click on add page, and from here, there are where there are pages which are already here. And if I want, I want to say something about services. And now there are, the services are since I've been working on templates, it gives me various templates, and from these templates, what I could do is I can just add, the thing. Now, say for example, this is zigzag, our services. Okay. Let's preview. Let's see what this is. I like that style. Okay, service names, so on and so forth, and what our clients say. I want something like this. I just go into add page. Okay. And when I go into add page, the page is here. Okay. Services is here. It's done. Okay. And that's how we add pages also here. And for each and every page that we have added, okay, for each and every page that we have added. Now, say if this is services, and I wish to change the name of this page. So these 3 dots, I just click on that and go into rename. Okay, instead of services, I I don't like our range of services. I want to write something like this. So and I hit it done. So once I close this, you see by home, by the side of that, and this page comes up, our range of services. Okay. And on this page itself, this is the page which we selected, and all that I need to do is just kind of change the text here. Okay, text is here. I can change this text. Changes, this page is here. I can change the text. Any questions from anyone, please? Vasudhaji or VKG, any questions from yourself about what I have shared so far?
There are no questions, sir. Neither in the class and nor in the launch.
Okay. Vasudhaji, have you created your Wix account yet? Okay. Okay. Chalo, so I will still continue. So, this is one of the ways, by which we can just start from a template. And besides that, any kind of, I mean, if once we have edited this, there are navigation buttons here also. Okay. And, if I click on add, what do I want to add? And there are if there is any kind of a line, any kind of an art, we can add those things from here. Okay. If there is a vector art, if I want to say add, let me go into say, yeah. Let's say go into horizontal lines, arrows. Right? And from here, I wish to add this arrow. Okay. All that I need to do is drag and drop. I just go in there. And from here, this arrow, I just bring it on here and it gets added. Okay. So simple, now you see this arrow is here, the one that I did a drag and drop. So anything that that we wish to add, it is a simple, drag and drop kind of thing. Any page background, anything that we need to change, any image that we need to change, if there is media, we can import the media. Okay. And there are images also, free bits images which we can start using. So besides, it is connected with Shutterstock. In case if we want paid images, we can opt for paid images also. Besides that, if we wish to add a blog or there are certain business management tools also, which we can use. There are analytics and reports based on which once our website is up, we can find out more about the performance of our website. Under that, is of course the options of layers, which again is more into a slightly advanced level. Which we can also use for from our within the page itself. Other than that, like I said, we can, once this everything is complete, all that we need to do is publish this. Once it is published, then the website is kind of it goes on into on the internet. But before publishing, we should always take a preview. Okay. So once I go into preview, okay, it gives me, since I didn't do much on this page, I just added this the symbol here. It took that symbol in. Okay. And from here, any kind of pages that I made, I go onto home page. There was nothing. I changed this. I changed the color of the font. Everything that we did is here. And then all it says upgrade. No, we don't want to upgrade because then we have to pay. Okay. We have to pay for this site. And if we publish, if we publish this, then it goes live. Let me click on publish just to show you, how we get into the yeah. Now from here, okay, from here, what happens is that this is the domain name. Okay, Kandharaju Wix website, site 1. Okay, and I can also take a preview of the website from here. Okay. And once I take a site, now if you see, this is my website. Okay. This is the website here, gandharaju.wixsite.com/mysite1. If we take a domain name, then this whole thing of wixsite.com, my site, it will not exist. Everything will go onto onto Wix, this thing. Okay.